Hi, Miss Jamie here from the Crystal Lake Public Library's Youth Department. I'm here today to show you how to make a cast fossil. For this project today, you're going to need a container and a wooden spoon to mix up your plaster. You'll need some plaster of Paris, some water, some Play-Doh, and a container of some sort to make your cast in, as well as something to make a fossil cast out of. I have some shells, I have some sea life, and then I have some dinosaurs as well. What is a fossil? Well, a fossil is a clue to our past, and paleontologists are detectives that uncover those clues and study the fossils and kind of put things together for us. So they might find something like a trace fossil. A trace fossil shows a trace of an animal or a plant and how it might have lived. So footprints are a trace, and it might show how large the animal was, how fast it could run, if it was on 2 legs or 4 legs, things like that. A body fossil would be things like the dinosaur bones that show how the dinosaur would be put together. Another body fossil might be a shark tooth. So let's get started to make our fossil. We're going to need to put in some Play-Doh at the bottom of our mold, and I've just taken a little container and I put some wax paper at the bottom to help when it's time to pull it out. And you're just going to kind of press your Play-Doh down into your mold. And then you will take your item and you'll push it in. Okay, so you will put it in here and press it down. And then after you've made your impression, look at it to see if that's how you want it your cast to look. Looks good to me. I'm going to set that to the side. And now we're going to use the plaster and mix it up. You do have to work with this kind of quick because it will harden relatively quickly. And depending on what size your mold is will depend on how much plaster you're going to need. You want to put your plaster in your bowl, and you want to add some water so it's like a kind of like a thick pancake batter consistency. And I do have newspaper down just in case I make a mess. Stir it up. Mine's a little thin. I probably would add a little bit more plaster to this. This one's just going to take longer to set because it's kind of thin. All my dry stuff mixed up. And then you're just going to pour it right over your mold that you made. Just cover your Play-Doh about like that. So I can't tilt it because it's kind of runny. And then that just sits for a little while. And then I do have one that started earlier. And I'm just going to pull him out with the wax paper. And then we get to be a paleontologist. Sort of. I thought I had my toothpicks. I don't. So earlier I used toothpicks. Just gonna kind of pull away my Play-Doh. You gotta be gentle, just like a real paleontologist, because the plaster can crumble easily. So if you get a toothpick, kind of use a toothpick very gently to get the rest of the Play-Doh out. But there you can see that we have our cast fossil. And then here's a couple other ones that I did earlier. I made a little crab. And then we also did some dinosaur bones. And I wanted to make a bigger dinosaur. I don't know if it's set yet, but I kind of made my own container. I used an old shampoo bottle and then blocked it off. Might be okay. We'll try it out and see. Pull my Play-Doh out here. I didn't put any wax paper, but I think he's coming out. And this one's kind of fun because you've got the dinosaur bones. You can uncover. Careful. So paleontologists, when they go on digs, sometimes uncover these and then have to figure out how the puzzle pieces go together. If you'd like to check out some other types of information on fossils and paleontologists, we do have a lot of great books at the library. You can use our curbside service. And then there's our cast of our dinosaur. Until next time, hope you have fun making these. Bye!
Thank you.